Here we go. Well, this is you guys, Boy RPG fans only show here. Here we go with, I want to say, I guess 3 Japan only games you must check out, try out. It's going to be a game pack. I'm just going to choose 3 random games that, in my opinion, you should check out because I have played these before and I think they are very good. So, first one we're going to start off with is Aretha here. I know I played this game a lot, talked about it a lot. We recently just got a translation, so definitely must try this game. Check it out. Plus, try Aretha too. Both games are very good. It started off as a Game Boy series, but the Game Boy versions were very terrible. And so, yeah, this is the better version. We're gonna play a little bit of each of every game, and I hope you guys enjoy. This is a very long cutscene that cannot be skipped, but I wouldn't want to skip it to be honest. SNES was just so great and beautiful. All these color graphics and stuff. So it has been a while since I played this game. So see if I remember how to play it. And so reasons why I think you should check out this game is because they have some pretty exotic enemies in this game that you will not find anywhere in the SNES library. This is an RPG game that has magical elements like creating new weapons through collecting gems from defeating enemies, which I think is unique to its era in time. I think so. The battle system is pretty kind of generic, but it's pretty cool at the same time. I definitely check it out. The music is great. The graphics are decent, and it's an overall good RPG game. That if you haven't played, I know it's Japan only, but if you haven't played, check it out. There are walkthroughs, and this game is just it's. I love it. Love it. I will someday maybe re LP this game. But I know that the translation there'd be no points because I can't seem to get that translation. So pressing Y on your SNES controller if you're using one will open up a talk menu. Okay, so I can't remember what everything was. Okay, I think this was to okay, that's stats. This is items. I think this is for to rename. Okay, no, these are weapons. I think yeah. So that was the talk button. I can't really be too descriptive about it. There is a walkthrough. That's your best bet for this game because I can't. It's been too long. I know I'm not supposed to go this way. So yeah, like I said, enemies look exotic. The background is great, and it always changes, kind of like Dragon Warrior. And there's like a three-way fighting system, meaning you can get attacked in four different directions. So it's pretty badass and very strategic. It's an overall, it's a hidden gem. If you haven't played this game, you're missing out. It's something you want to look into. Aretha 2 is just as good, and it's more updated as well. Okay, so I do have an ability. This is to run away. This is I forget what this is. I know this is defense. This is items, magic. This one was the heal, and this one is a wind magic attack. There you go. So the battle system might be a little confusing because you're probably thinking like, what the fuck is going on? Because there is no real hit indication or any of that. But you'll get used to it if you get into enough battles. You'll start understanding what the hell is happening. You'll need to grind up in this forest anyways. So yeah. It's been a hell of a long time. So this is like the village elder. Don't ask me how I remember where some of these items are. I just do. You kind of got to inch your way. Think this box too. Yep. And that would be about it for this place. So this game has like a first queen Onyx Senki type thing where you can when you run into walls you automatically like kind of, it's weird, hard to explain. You like rub up against it, do some weird shit with it. It's been a while since I played an RPG. I kind of miss it. I feel like I want my next game to be an RPG, but then I don't want all of them to be. So I'm gonna pick some personal Japan only games that I personally subscribe you guys to play. So check these out. Sorry I can't translate what the hell they're saying. It'd be too much work. I don't have the right equipment for that. So what I'm trying to talk about is like you kind of rub up against the wall. You know, you can't just stick against the wall. You just slide against it. Like it's weird. So you sometimes have to inch towards things because if you just rub against it, she'll just walk infinitely into random ass directions. I don't even know how to explain this. But yeah, check out this game. I mean, shit. I mean, look at these enemies, bro. Look at that skeleton. Look how neatly detailed he is. That's just one enemy. You might never see this guy again. Although I know they reuse sprites, but I mean they did it. Shout out to the shout out to Yano Man for this game. So yeah, there's a certain part where you have to fall right here. You gotta drop just right. I forget where you gotta. Certain place you have to stand, and then a hole will appear. No, I can't seem to find it. But yeah, this is Aretha, guys. I'll go ahead and hop into the next game for you, and see you guys then. Okay, if you're a Sailor Moon fan, you should definitely check out this game. It's a Basoju wrestling game. I think it's based off of some type of anime take on. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, if you're a big fan, yeah, okay. If you're just a Sailor Moon fan, this is a great wrestling game. My personal favorite, because of the unique style that they went with, and honestly, it's hard to explain this game. I just know it has weird glitch moments like that, so I have to play this round. Um, go with her. And so this game has good music. Gameplay is pretty good. It reminds me of it's hard to explain this game. Just like the first one, why I think this game is a personal favorite, but it's Japan only, and you should check it out. Repro carts probably are not available, so you probably have to get an import. But if you can, just do emulation. I'm sorry, I don't support it as much as I used to, but it's emulation, yo. You gotta do what you gotta do. And I haven't been flagged for putting up fucking emulation videos, so I'm gonna keep doing them. And even if I do, I'll just create a new channel. Keep doing it again. I have no idea what that glitch is. So this is the training part of the game. More like the story mode or exhibition mode. Um, but now I'm gonna actually try my best to show off some of the actual gameplay in a bit. I just gotta make sure that I finish all of this shit. I have no idea what that glitch is. Here's some gameplay. So it's just like another wrestling game, but it plays out in a simulation type game. And so the girl in the blue is me, and I'm beating the other girl's ass. It's cool. And you command them by pressing uh, different types of attacks. Oh, knock her ass. So each button has a corresponding attack for it. So if she beat that ass, nah, get the fuck out of here. Oh, she got me to 3. I was so close. So yeah, you see what makes this game fun. Imagine doing that back to back, but my emulator glitches out right now, so I'm gonna head into the third game, which is gonna be Barai, not Barai Fighter. This is Barai for the SNES. I'm not gonna read the rest of the Japanese term for the terminology for this game, um, but Jewel Fighter is the key of this game's name. Wow, that's actually pretty neat and creative. I won't lie to you. That's actually convincing of what space is supposed to look like. We all know space is water. I would have liked to see the cutscene, but to be honest with you, it's not very interesting. Check this shit out. Music. Oh, a ah, oh, a ah, oh, yeah, a ah, oh, 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 ah, ooh, ah, ooh. Welcome to Barai, an RPG game for the SNES, and a very difficult and unexplainably forgiving game. Also, nobody knows what to do with this game, neither do I. So, the reason why I'm expecting you to try this out, the only reason why this game is on this list is because I want somebody to figure out what the fuck to do in this game, and so that's why I think you should try to play it. So, just try to play it for me. If possible. And you start off as squirrel people, of all things. Combat in this game is pathetically sad. GD lean sad. This game is the equivalent of an NES game. You would think it is, but it's an actual NES. SNES. And so yeah, you play as the big guy, and your little brother, which is right next to you, he's gonna die. And so with the things below them are basically your health points. And it's hard to explain the rest of the game from what I know about it so far. I just know that combat is very difficult to understand. And so your little brother's gonna die quickly. So your best bet is just to attack. Don't try to strategize. Although you do have skills and abilities, I guess I can try to attempt to show them off. You could try to grind up, but yeah, so he has 2 shield abilities, I guess, and 1 heal. So we grabbed some levels. Cool. This is one of those games people have neglected to talk about because of how generically boring it is. But it reminds you of like a Sega Genesis RPG in a way. Not much I can personally say about this game. Now we got Mothras and shit. So this would be the equivalent of Escape. Oh, he's dead. Oh no, he survived. He just lost one of his little gems, which I've explained is kind of like the life in this game. I guess sooner or later we are gonna have to fight these things. A generic RPG, like I said, but hey, please figure out what this game. Figure out something about this game. I totally skipped a town. There is a town back there. That's that you would normally be able to go into, but I forgot about it. See, like, I really want to know what's going on. This game is not interesting, but still. Like, what the fuck are they talking about? They're fucking squirrels. I'm guessing they're both slow. He's like, hunt! Kill the little rat. So I'm on my V loan right now. And you would drop me right into a battle. Good job. Barai for the SNES guys. If I were you, I wouldn't even bother to play this shit. But I suggest you do. Alright, I think I played this game long enough. This is Barai. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is part of the game pack of games that I think you guys should try out. So, hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys have, make sure to subscribe, give me some feedback, and as always, fans, till next time. Bye bye.